Hi, this is Mike Hendrickson from Fluent 2016 in San Francisco. I'm here with Steve and Steven from IBM. Gentlemen, how you doing?
We're doing great, Mike.
Doing well.
So, can you explain a little bit about what you two do at IBM?
Sure, I'm Dr. Steve Atkin. I'm the Chief Globalization Architect at IBM. And I am the architect for an exciting new service we have on Loomis called Globalization Pipeline.
Okay, and Steven?
And I'm Steven Loomis, and I'm a Unicode software engineer with IBM, and I work on the globalization pipeline.
Excellent. So, you gave a keynote yesterday on,
Yes.
on the globalization pipeline.
Yes.
And what business solution are you guys offering to what problem? What are you solving?
Yeah, so that's a great question, Mike. You know, we're seeing teams today operating at ever-increasing velocities, and they're delivering their applications globally, yet they're really plagued by these traditional waterfall-like processes when it comes to translation. And what we've done is really harness the power of machine translation, giving the application developers the ability to do some edits and corrections and be able to deploy these solutions in real time. So what we've done is really empower the application developer to integrate translation to continuous delivery into DevOps as well.
So that's interesting. So you've wrapped kind of methods around the technology.
That's correct, Mike. Yeah. So it really it's a great winning proposition for application developers because it helps them get their application to the global marketplace very rapidly without having to leave their ecosystem and break their continuous delivery in DevOps models.
And then, so from a technical side, part of your title is Unicode. Mm-hmm. What is your relationship with this project from a technical side?
Certainly. So Unicode is the foundation that all text has these days, whether you're writing in any language or sending emojis. And so the Unicode processing is what's used for passing those translated content. You don't have to worry about using a different entire application stack just because you're writing in Japanese. That problem's more or less solved. Now what we need to get to is how do you get the translated content efficiently out to your application in a DevOps timeframe.
And when you say a DevOps timeframe, you mean continuous deployment?
Continuously.
Yeah, absolutely,
yes.
continuous deployment. Yeah, so the service really lets people make edits and changes in real time. So, you know, they get the ability to use machine translation in a very constructive way, and then it really empowers them to be able to get that application to the global marketplace very rapidly. You know, in the past, application developers would have to send their files out, to translation vendors. They'd have to sit around. They'd have to freeze their user interface.
And they've done that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wait weeks in advance. And then they get the files back. Maybe there's some errors and problems. They got to send it back out again. All the while, all your application developers are standing still. They can't make any changes. They can't do anything. So what we've done is really minimize that whole cycle. So with our new service, you're able to get that translation in near real time, be able to incorporate that right into your application without having to send the files out, no recompilation, no repackaging, redeploying, restarting servers, all that kind of goes away.
So from your own dog food experience, like if you've been consuming this product that you're building as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you know what kind of savings you're getting?
Yeah, we're seeing some great savings, and really the impetus for really developing this service was to solve our own problems. You know, we're seeing the same challenges that the rest of the application development community sees as well. You know, ever increasing velocities, short development cycles, and we really embraced making use of these types of technologies to deliver applications rapidly, not only for ourselves but for our clients.
From a technical side, Stephen, what are the components and pieces of the pipeline that can you tease them apart and explain them a little bit?
Certainly. So the globalization pipeline is itself hosted on Bluemix. So it consists of a central REST server, so fully Swaggerized APIs that you can access. And then there's also a dashboard component. That's the face of it. It gives you a user interface. That's what was up on stage yesterday, showing those translations. And so those are the two main pieces. And then there's also, in the background, there's the machine translation that works. There's the cloud and database storing the content. So those are the major components of it.
And then is there a component that verifies how well it's been translated, or? Like, is there a
that's a
probability?
Yeah, that's
weighting?
a great question. And underneath the covers, we're using Watson technology to actually do the translation. And like all things, machine translation, does require humans to take a look at it periodically and verify that you're getting good translation. But what we've done with the service is enable application developers or even professional translators to come in, use the dashboard in the service, and actually make edits and corrections. And we persist those automatically for you. So as the application developer continues to translate that application, that translation memory is persisted for you, so you don't lose your changes, you don't lose your edits, and you get to continue using them forward. So it really supplements the power that the Watson technology brings.
And there will be some sort of predictability model or like a likelihood that you've got 99% of the translation?
Well, we're hoping we're doing very well all the time. And certainly, we're looking at all different types of models to help improve the quality continuously. But right now we're very pleased with the service that we're bringing to the marketplace, and we think it really empowers application developers to get their great idea, get their application out there across the world, and that's what it's all about.
I think there's probably even broader range than just application developers for something like this. When I look at the publishing and media world,
absolutely,
can you imagine?
We see explosive growth and the need for machine translation technology in general. And there's another service on Loomis, the Watson language translation service, and we use that in our globalization pipeline. So we leverage all of that great technology that IBM has to offer. And like you said, it not only addresses just the user interface of the application, but some of those technology can also be used for dynamic data. You want to translate tweets in real time? Watson language technology services are a great solution to help you with that.
And Stephen, are there any things that developers need to do to prepare to go through this easier, better? I mean, writing in a different language is easier to translate or not, or?
Certainly. So for making use of the globalization pipeline, we have SDKs that we develop out on GitHub for a number of different languages: Node.js, Ruby, Python, Angular SDK, as well as Java. And so developers can go through those SDKs. They can take a look at the sample code. They can see how to structure their application in a way that makes it translatable.
And quicker to go through the pipeline.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they can determine the best way to get that application deployed.
So quicker to go through the pipeline. It used to be literally months or weeks.
It's been a giant pain point. I can't tell you how many clients I hear from on a regular basis that come to me all the time, and they're asking, how do we speed this up? They're under great pressure to deliver features continuously, get them into the marketplace. Their communities are demanding more and more and faster. This is a great problem. So we really see a great opportunity here to help application developers keep up with that ever-increasing velocity and desire to get function out there quickly.
And reach a global market.
That's right. It's all about reaching that global market.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. We look forward to seeing this unfold in the coming years.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.